All right, so we have r squared minus 7r plus 22 equals 10. So the first thing we're going to do, remember the quadratic formula only works if it looks like this, where I have ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So I'm going to subtract 10 from both sides. That makes it equal 0. That'll be worth 1 point. Okay. So then when I subtract 10 from 22, I end up with positive 12. Also, we want to identify the a, b, and c. So a is 1, b is negative 7, right? C is the constant, so that's equal to 12. That'll be worth 1 point. Another thing that's worth 1 point is writing out the quadratic formula itself. I want you to write it out for every one of these problems because I'm trying to help you memorize it. It is so helpful to kind of memorize it. Plus, the fact of writing out each step one step at a time is just very helpful. So then now we're going to plug in. So I get negative 7. I'm just plugging in negative 7 for b. Then I'm going to take negative 7 and square it minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 12. All over 2 times a, which is 1. So on my next line, I've got positive 7 plus or minus. What's negative 7 squared, guys? 49. And then for this next one, what I like to do so I don't mess anything up, I'm going to plug that in the calculator. I'm pretty sure that that's 48, but let's see. I'm going to say negative 4. That's how I treat that, as negative 4 times positive 1 times positive 12. Yeah, so it's negative 48. Oh, that's good. Negative 48 all over 2 times 1, which is 2. So then my next line, I've got 7 plus or minus. What's 49 minus 48? 1. Square root of 1 all over 2. What's the square root of 1? So what do I multiply by itself to get 1? 1. So I get this. So then the next thing I need to do is I'm going to separate the plus and minus sign. So I'm going to say 7 plus 1 equals 2, and 7 minus 1 not equals 2 divided by 2. This is going to be 8 over 2, which is just 4. This is going to be 6 over 2, which is just 3. So I believe that the solutions are 4 and 3. So Mr. Adams said solutions, but they're really, these are the solutions. These are the roots. These are the zeros. And they are the x-intercepts. How can I double check it? I can graph it in Desmos. What am I going to graph? The original equation, right? The original equation just as it is, except I'm going to replace the r's with x's because it only does x's. So this becomes x squared minus 7. So this goes to minus 7. Plus 22. 7x plus 22 equals 10, positive 10. Okay? And you could zoom in or out, but as you can see, it does cross right there. So I do, even though you can sketch them out, what if you make a mistake and then you just write the sketch down and the sketch is wrong? So I do want you guys to sketch the graph. So but also I want you to plug it into Desmos and make sure you're right. So we said that our answer was x and x equals 4 and x equals 3. Desmos confirms it. How would you sketch that? Is A positive or negative? A is positive, so that means it opens up. It'll look like this. Opens up. So, and it crosses through 3 and 4. You just kind of do something like this.